Hey, Carnival Cruises, I'm finna help y'all out. I'm gonna say what y'all can't say for y'all because I love truth. I'm gonna just
get into it because Carnival Cruise is out here making headlines, and not in a good way. They've dropped this whole list of new rules about what you can wear, how you should behave, and who's allowed to act a fool on their ships. But, baby, let's not act brand new. We see what's going on. Now they're saying it's about keeping things respectful and safe. But a lot of people, especially Black and brown travelers, feel like these rules got racial undertones all over them. Like, when you say no offensive clothing, are you talking about swimsuits? Bonnets? Graphic tees? Or is it code for we don't want your kind doing too much? Because the energy is giving, we want your money, not your culture. I'm just being real. This whole thing feels like it's about controlling the vibe and pushing certain folks out without actually saying it. And honestly, we deserve to enjoy luxury, fun, and rest too without feeling policed. So today we're breaking it all down. The rules, the statements, the reactions, and yes, how this could be part of a bigger problem. This is not just cruise talk. This is community talk. Sound off in the comments. Do you think these rules are fair, or are they targeting certain groups without saying it out loud? This video is for commentary and discussion purposes under fair use.
Y'all go ahead and get your hate out. Get all your names you're going to call me and get that out of your system. But for your information, I have been on 9 cruises since 1993. The ones through 2005 were not cheap, but they were very nice cruises. The people that worked the ship were nice. The people that were on the cruise were nice. You didn't go to the dining room dressed like you were going to the pool. There was a certain amount of decorum required. When you got up in the morning, you could go through early in the morning, because I was, you could go through the breakfast and get coffee and a donut. They had a continental breakfast that early. And then go to what's called the Serenity deck, and you could sit there and drink your coffee and enjoy the sun coming up. You couldn't do that on this last cruise because they were still drunk from the night before. And the only place they could find to hide with their goofiness is on the Serenity deck. The people on either side of us in the cabin were ridiculous. Their trash stumbled out into the hallway. And I'm not talking people, I'm talking literal trash. They would go up to the bars, the buffets, and get plates and plates of stuff, and then just pile it on the floor outside their door. There was no class. In the words of my grandfather, they had no couth. The fighting is what amazed me. You're on vacation in parts of the most beautiful part of the world, and all you can do is cuss, scream, and fight. Now, mind you, I met people on this cruise that were from a Baptist church somewhere up near Chicago. There was about 15 of them. I regret to this day not getting their names. I had such a fun time with those people. But I couldn't visit with them because of all the nonsense going on. And it didn't matter where you went on the ship. The nonsense. Now, I watched a lady's video today where she blamed it all on Carnival for dropping the prices. I don't know how much more you could insult your own people. that because they paid an inexpensive fare, that somehow excused them from their stupid actions? No. No. It's not Carnival's fault they lowered prices. It's ill-mannered, classless people. And while there may be a large part of it, one particular race, it is not race exclusive. But what amazed me is you couldn't go to the swimming pool deck ever. From like 8 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock at night, you couldn't go because it was bad. It was bad. So when I got back, I wrote Carnival a letter, told them I would be not to be sailing with them again because I did not enjoy my cruise. People take cruises to relax. They take cruises to have a good time. You go in the bar, have a few drinks, have a lot of fun. You come lay out on the deck by the pool, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself. Have a hamburger. Have whatever you want. But enjoy yourself. You don't enjoy yourself on Carnival anymore. And it wasn't a short cruise. I was on a 7-day cruise.
Not in the nightclub, and not on Carnival Cruise Line. They are sick of y'all and these fans. I am so sorry.
I don't know if y'all been keeping up about what's going on Carnival, but now they're saying, well, first they said no fans. They're basically getting rid of boots on the ground. I don't know why that song bothers people so much, but that's very, very weird. Secondly, now they're saying just within the last 24 to 48 hours that they're no longer playing rap music on Carnival Cruise. Like, I'm really disgusted because I just went in April and you know I had a ball. I'm talking about boots were on the ground, fans were clacking, rap music was being played, club was lit. Like, I had the ball of my life. And I have another cruise booked, and this time is a 6-day cruise. And this is the longest cruise I've ever been on or gonna go on. And it's already booked and paid for. And now I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go. Like, do y'all think I should go? Should I just wait and see what's going to happen? I don't even know if I can get a refund, but it's like, if the vibes are not going to be there, I don't want to be there. Like, what do you mean there's no rap music? I mean, I don't mind R&B and different music, but like, everybody knows like Carnival is usually the turn up ships. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just try something different and this will be a relaxing cruise and I'll just like not go to the club. I'm not really pressed about the club anyway. But still, that's just weird. Like, what's going on?
Carnival does not have to worry about me. They do not have to worry about me. We got the message loud and clear. We are not your demographic anymore. So, y'all, I was supposed to be going on a Carnival cruise. So, one of my friends is turning 30, and he's never been on a cruise. He doesn't have a passport, so do not suggest flying somewhere. So he's never been on a cruise, and he was like, it's my dirty 30. I want to be on a turned up ship. He'd be seeing all the videos of Carnival. He was like, I want to do that because I'm trying to be lit for my birthday, right? Well, Carnival has decided they want to rebrand. They don't want to be known as the turn up cruise no more, the budget friendly cruise no more. They want to be, I don't know, I guess they want to be royal. Even though when people book Carnival, they know what they are booking. They know they are booking a turn-up cruise, period. Everybody on there is looking to have a good time, party, and have fun. We know what type of people are on there. Like, everybody on there, it's just Carnival cruises are so much fun. Like, everybody is just a vibe, right? And it's like anywhere there's going to be, like, alcohol, things might get a little rowdy. That just comes with the territory of people being drunk. It has nothing to do with, like, you know, being black, being this, the music. But these people done banned the fans. They saying no more hip-hop music. So, child, that was the whole purpose of us going. So now we are not going. Back to the drawing board because No,
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have another one. Another fight on the Carnival Cruise Line. But this time, oh baby, let's talk about it. Now, I came across this information, and it states that, I don't know if they're all family, but not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not even 10, but 18 to 19 people I counted got kicked off of the Carnival cruise ship for fighting. Now, let me tell you this. They were in the Bahamas. They left them at the Bimini, Bahamas port. Yes. Okay. Now, that is crazy. Okay, that means the cruise was so fed up of your BS that you have to go like right now. Get your ish and get off. Listen, when I seen the video, these people were on the dock with all of their belongings, luggage, everything, right? They look like they were kind of, standing around trying to figure it out. And then like security came in some vehicles and, was kind of, getting them to get off of the dock, like it's time to go. But in my other video, we did not discuss when the cruise line kick you off at a port. Let's talk about it, right? Because if you get on Carnival cruise ship with your birth certificate and then you get kicked off at a port where a passport is required, it gets a little complicated. It's going to get a little complicated. Not even just talking about trying to pay for the flight home from that destination, right? Baggage fees, right? But let's talk about that passport versus birth certificate.
Carnival came out and said, so you think the fan ban wasn't enough? Watch this. Let's run through the list in order. The teen curfew is a big one. Everyone under 18 has to be back in their rooms after 1 a.m. unless you're with your guardian or adult that's 21 plus. However, if you're 18 to 20, you can no longer travel alone anyway. You must be with someone 25 plus. So anyone under 21 now must have a 25 plus person with him as well. Now this pool chair rule needs a whole nother look. Let's bring up the screen. If during the day you feel like you want to reserve a chair, you can, but they're going to put a sticker on it that says they stopped by, they haven't seen anyone here, and they're going to put a time on it. And if you don't get to it or check in, they're going to pull your stuff off those chairs. No more reserving sun loungers all day long on Carnival. There's two parts to this one. Let's talk about it. The first one, they're saying no more hip hop on a lot of cruises. Maybe they're trialing it, maybe they're testing it, it's just rumor, but no more hip hop. And the last part's the wobble dance. They're saying no more wobble dance because it's causing too many problems. Carnival came at you. Go see my last video to see where this whole thing started.
Racist. They just don't like black people, and I don't know why, but someone's here to explain it for us.
Carnival Cruise Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises, okay? It started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers and listen to their own music? Anyway, now Carnival has banned rap music on their cruises. Now, I've been seeing little posts here and there the last couple of days that Carnival is not playing rap music in the clubs no more. Now, y'all tell me, a place that does not allow rap music and rap music only, no other type of music is not allowed to be played but rap music. Y'all please tell me, what is the demographic of people that they're trying to keep away?
And I wonder why they would want to be keeping these types of people away. Maybe it's because when you get $1,500 for, I've been on a Carnival cruise, and your loud ass music, fight to start and shop, see tons of videos and heard tons of terrible these cruises are because we ruined. So you can't be Faniqua that you can't take 9 kids on the Carnival cruise and dance floor. You've ruined that, and other people have ruined that for us. We will ruin something and then get mad that people don't want around us or don't want people to come. What world are you living in? Actions have consequences, and collective actions by an entire group of people.
I want to also clear something up because I spent all of yesterday and today talking about fans. Are fans allowed on board? Yes, they are. We have not changed any rule regarding the fans that some of you like to have in your cabin. The electric fans, no bigger than 12 inches, and they are allowed, of course, to be in good. Please make sure they're in good working order, but you can, of course, continue to bring fans. There's been a lot written about this, and there has been some mistakes made by me, because I didn't clarify. I should have done, and I apologize. And also by many of the YouTube bloggers who said we have now banned all fans. We haven't. Now this refers to the have fun, be safe protocol that's in every cabin on every ship. And it lists all sorts of things, which I'm not going to go through here because it's self-explanatory. But it does include the word fans, which are not allowed on any indoor dance floor. And these are the paper fans, the fans made of cardboard, or those handheld fans. For those are not allowed on any indoor dance floor. I should have been more specific. Apparently somebody was worried they couldn't bring their fan on the dance floor. No, you can't bring those either. But you are still allowed to bring your fan on board if you have the electric fan no bigger than 12 inches. And please don't ask the ship for a fan, because we only have a few on every ship, and they are only for medical purposes or for unforeseen circumstances. Just wanted to wrap that up. And by the way, I have to mention that so many of you wrote to me to say thank you to the Beards for putting these reminders in the cabins.
I remember back in the day when you had to make a substantial amount of money in order to get onto a cruise, or to bring a family of 5, 6, 7 onto a cruise. And I grew up cruising. My parents used to take us on a cruise every summer, if not every other summer. And that shit wasn't cheap. And now you're seeing all these fights because they've made it so easy for people to travel abroad or get on a cruise with these $99 price tags and $129 price tags, even $3.99 price tags. Come on now. These Carnival Cruises, they used to be honestly very, very good. And now they're just, it's to shit. The Bahamas, Cozumel, even like Jamaica was a place that one would dream about going to, but now they make it so easy that people could go to it. With these prices, no wonder you're having all these fights. I'm sorry to say it this way, but someone has to say it. When you have low prices, you're gonna attract the bottom of the barrel. When you have the bottom of the barrel, you're gonna have conflict. And that's exactly why when I take my family and I out on vacations, I don't go for those $99, $129, $3.99 price points, because at that point people just don't care, because it wasn't that much anyway. But let that vacation be $5K, $10K, $15K, and I promise you, you won't see a fight in sight, because you have a lot to lose. But that's just my take on that.